How to become rich if you are 18 to 30. I've created other videos talking about this subject, but I want you to listen to this young gentleman who has a slightly different perspective, and I think he speaks from the heart. And I think sometimes we need to hear what other people think or other people's perspective because we can't always hear the same thing because obviously all the people who watch my videos are not taking action. So now I'm hoping if you hear it from a different perspective, maybe you'll start putting one foot in front of the other and start taking action. Dreams without action stay dreams forever, right? Goals with action, with a daily action plan, produce results. So watch this video, post a comment below, let us know what you're going to do starting today.
If you're poor, if you're broke, if you always feel like you don't have enough money, I want you to do this, okay? This is super powerful. First of all, I want you to stop blaming your country, your president, your employer, or your current situation, or where you were born, or your parents, okay? You have to 100% take control of your life. That's the only way that you can do it. That's exactly what I did, right? So the way that you do it is you look in the mirror and you ask yourself, what do you really want out of your life? And then you need to figure out a plan to go and get it, all right? I know that sounds very simplistic, but really the power is in your hands and you have nobody else to blame but yourself, right? Now, after you've done that, this is the plan that I'm gonna help you to make because this is exactly what I did. I stopped blaming other people, I stopped blaming my environment, I focused directly on me and I asked myself, I said, Aaron, what is the one thing that I can do to completely change my life? That means more freedom, more income, maybe quit my full-time job, right? Because it all kind of stems from the same thing, having more financial security and financial independence, right? Well, the one thing that I can do is I can find a way to pay myself, all right? And how do you pay yourself? Well, you need some sort of skill set to offer to the marketplace so that they feel that you're giving enough value for them to exchange that for money, right? That's kind of the way that economies work, right? So instead of going to a full-time job every single day, now I'm not asking you to quit your full-time job, by the way, not yet, right? But I just want you to think about this for a second, right? So instead of going to a job and getting a salary, is there a way for you to offer some sort of product or service to the world, to the marketplace? And because it's so valuable, they're gonna pay you what you're worth, okay? Or pay you, for what the item is worth, right? So what's the easiest way to do that? Think about it, right? Well, you're on your mobile phone right now. You have access right here on this device or your laptop or computer or Wi-Fi to 5.5 billion people around the world, all right? Now, if you were to take that amazing technology that everybody has access to right now because you're lucky enough to have been born in this time and space, right? You could have been very unlucky and been born 1,000 years ago where you would literally have to walk thousands of miles for water, right? Or whatever it is, hundreds of miles for water, right? But now you can do everything from your phone, right? So if you can use this device to get access to millions of people to see your stuff, could you offer some sort of product or service that in exchange for money for them to pay you? Of course you can, right? But maybe you don't know how to do that right now, but you can learn, right? Because you're a human being. You learn how to cook. You learn how to drive a car. You learn how to use a washing machine, right? You learn how to operate your, your PlayStation 5 or whatever it is, right? You can learn to use this device. You can learn to market online. You can learn to sell products and services. And that's what I did. So I found a mentor. I took action. I stopped complaining. I put an hour or 2 hours every single day into learning a skill set that I never had before. And then eventually I started making more sales than my salary. Now, did it take a bit of time? Yes. Did I struggle? Yes. Did I fail a few times? Absolutely, right? That's just part of the journey. But if your goals and your dreams are big enough, then you're going to understand that everything that you deserve in life has 100% to do with you and nobody else. So stop blaming everybody else and start taking control, all right? If you're ready to take control, you don't know how, just comment control in the comment section, and then literally I show you step by step on my channel right here how to do that.